want to be clear though. This technology is already regulated. Now, the regulations may be clunky, they may not be up to date. I ask my friends, my policymaker friends here on the Hill, this question. Do you know enough about this technology to have a serious debate? So, is demonizing an entire industry based off the headlines garnered by a few bad actors. Understandably, there are concerns with the use of cryptocurrencies for nefarious activities. Let me address that. You know what else is used for nefarious activities? Cash. So let's dispel the rumor now that digital asset technology is a looming threat to our financial system. Instead, we should work to fully understand the opportunities the next generation of the internet could provide to Americans.
What's up, everybody? Just remember that this is not financial advice. Anything I tell you here is for your own information. I will not tell you to buy, sell, or hold. You guys need to do your own research, make your own informed decisions. Do not invest in something that you do not understand. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. What's going on, J2C channel? Welcome back. If you have not already, like and subscribe so I can keep you up to date on some of the latest information for XLM and other cryptocurrencies that I like. You guys already know I'm a crypto bull. I love cryptocurrency. I like giving you guys the news. I like watching it grow, and I hope that we can all become crypto millionaires. So I wanted to give you guys another update on Stellar. As most of you guys know, I am bullish on Stellar. As you can see, our government about a month ago had a hearing. Most of them don't know what cryptocurrencies are. One of them compared the cryptocurrencies to meme coins, where you're saying one could be replaced by another, by a mongoose coin. Guy had no idea what he was talking about, right? So yes, meme coins can replace one another based on popularities, but he never mentioned the fact that there's utility coins that cannot be replaced and they have absolutely no competition. And for somebody to come in and replace Stellar XRP, I don't see that happening. Contracts are already made, connections, partnerships already made. For somebody to come in and take those over, nearly impossible. And to do the work that Stellar is doing for zero profit, highly impossible. So, World Economic Forum, they had recently posted on their Twitter this article, and it's a good read. It's about how blockchain technology is fixing payments today. What comes next? So it's a really good read. I highlighted some things, some key information here. Global businesses choose between bearing an FX cost or passing that cost on to their customers. And all of those involved must wait days or weeks to complete transactions. The bottom line is sending money via traditional rails is far from borderless experience. And that's how the market is today. For those of you that are immigrants and have families across the world, you probably already know the pain of sending money from one country to another, right? Because there is no direct connection from one bank to another. The only thing that there is using a middleman, or it pops from bank to bank to bank to bank to bank, and they have to verify these transactions. They have to move the money over, and then there's a fee every step of the way. So sending money becomes a pain in the neck, to say the least. And so this is why cryptocurrency, especially XLM, is going to solve this problem, right? And it says right here, to send money to different corners of the world without blockchain, a whole patchwork has been haphazardly knitted together over the decades. Pretty much means it's not really well done. It's just, I'll send money to you and I can't send money to that person because I only have a connection with this person. So I'm going to send it to this person and he's going to take care of his next connection, send it over there. Real pain, just not an efficient way. I don't even know why they built this. I don't know why crypto hasn't come around sooner. Just last year, the G20 made enhancing cross-border payments a priority. So pay attention to that. This is the World Economic Forum saying that they've made enhancing cross-border payments a priority, citing the benefits a faster, cheaper, and more transparent system would deliver for citizens and economies. I can't even speak today. Economies worldwide. And increasingly, global policymakers recognize that blockchain technology can solve the problem posed by outdated financial infrastructure. And who are they talking about? Who else? XLM. XLM has no competition. They're the only ones dedicating to this. Sure, you can use other cryptocurrencies, but imagine using a for-profit cryptocurrency, Ethereum, Bitcoin, that pays fees to the miners. This is a non-for-profit that's taking over this area. This is an underserved market that is definitely something that you're going to see come more and more in the news now that they've built a lot of their foundation, now that they made their connections. As the companies develop, XLM is going to be in the news. Stellar, Lumen, and XRP are going to be the hot topic. So you can already see why I'm so bullish. I mean, they haven't used any of their marketing money, as I mentioned in previous videos, but they already have this. They have this. They have the world behind them. And who needs marketing when the governments are backing it, right? Whether you like the government or not, that's a different story. But let's speak to the fact that without government support, certain things are stuck in a certain area of technology. Example, government stepped in and allowed things, added regulations to improve internet. So without that, we may still be using outdated technologies, or maybe, who knows, maybe we'll be much farther. Nonetheless, cryptocurrencies are already, whether it be clunky or not, they're already somewhat regulated, right? And as mentioned in that video with the hearing, the first Senate hearing for cryptocurrencies, they discussed concerns, about crime and people using cryptocurrencies illegally. Well, it's already happening. Somebody steals your money. It's the same thing as if somebody steals your cryptocurrencies. It's just about how smart and well educated we are on the matter. So that's pretty impressive the way they answered it, and I think there's a lot of confidence from the Senate and the House of Representatives when it comes to this. And of course, they're educating themselves further, because unless there's a political reason behind it, they don't really know what they're talking about, or they're just trying to ram down the price a little bit so that they can buy in. All right, so Stellar, a global public blockchain that has built interoperability and further financial access and inclusion, has a network of more than 20 anchors around the world who are integral parts of connecting global financial system. These anchors are regulated financial institutions, money service businesses, or fintech companies that issue one-to-one backed fiat tokens, also known as stable coins, and or provide a fiat on-off ramp. The goal is to open markets to new remittances and payments corridors, like between Europe and Nigeria, Africa's largest sub-Saharan remittance market. So again, what does this mean? They already have companies working with Stellar that are trying to close the gaps, because there's certain parts of the world where getting money is a lot more difficult. And one of the things mentioned is everybody wants the US dollar. So the Congress is fearing, well, what if we take away power from the US dollar? Then what? What's going to happen to the US economy? That's not true. So one of the hardest things to do outside this country, and most Americans may not know, is actually obtaining a US dollar. It's hard because the conversion fee, the money is usually worth a lot less depending on where you're from when converting to a US dollar. Cryptocurrencies bridges that gap, and it's all inclusive. So you're able to obtain values of USD, the US dollar, elsewhere around the world using cryptocurrencies. And now you have banks, businesses, institutions, money services. They're all, and it's backed. So they're all trying to gap these issues in the banking systems that have been around for as long as we've been sending money internationally. And again, it all revolves around Stellar. And to add, Stellar is building so that you can build tokens on top of the Stellar network as well. So it's not just sending money across the world. It's not sending things instantly. It's not the non-for-profit. It's not just the speed at which things happen. It's also building other coins on top of the Stellar network. Again, more consumption. And as it grows and it becomes more popular, you're going to begin to see this unravel. Here's one quote that I really like. Blockchain technology can be leveraged to benefit consumers without sacrificing oversight, accountability, or regulation. One of the things that is most feared by our grand and great senators. Confidence in this technology, especially for digital currencies, is growing across the board. Governments are accelerating their work on central bank digital currencies. Businesses are building and investing, with the vast majority of global executives surveyed by Deliotti, sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, last year saying they believe digital assets will be important to their industries within the next 3 years. So as I'm saying, it may not grow. XLM and XRP may grow very slowly, or it may boom. But over the next 3 years, we're talking about executives around the world for these major companies already investing. They're already working behind the scenes to integrate into Stellar Network or create their own currencies or who knows? Little bits of data always gets leaked. It's very hard for them to keep this under wraps, especially when they're working with other technical people to get these things done. And the reason they don't just come out and say it is, again, these companies don't want to get in when the retail buyer like me and you has already driven the price up, right? They want to get in secretly now, get it as low as they possibly can, release a bunch of FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and articles that bash cryptocurrency, knowing damn well that they want in on this now. They know damn well that this is probably one of the greatest technological inventions in our current modern history. This is the equivalent of the gas engine, in my opinion, or the invention of internet. This is revolutionizing. It is also one of the greatest distribution of wealth that is occurring in our modern age. What do I mean by that? We have people making millions, if not billions. You have young people that are now millionaires because of cryptocurrency. And it's not too late. This is still only the beginning. So it's providing wealth to people that never had wealth before. It's providing opportunities. It's just a matter of understanding and knowing that how to not get scared by the drops, the volatility, how to make that volatility work for you. And that is what is most important. The last thing I have highlighted here, blockchain is a real and actionable today, ready to tackle not only cross-border payments, but many of the most meaningful, impactful financial use cases for citizens, consumers, government, and business. That's everybody. Now with concerted public-private partnerships, we can take it mainstream. This means be ready, because there are big plans for Stellar and XRP and other cryptocurrencies, and it's coming, and the government is on board, and it's going to happen like that in a blink of an eye. And I'm going to go over to TradingView here in a second, and I want to show you something. So we've been stuck in this pattern since May of last year, approximately, in the same zone. It's been about 241 days, and it is painful, especially being so bullish. We haven't even come close to retouching the all-time highs, and that's okay. I highlighted this pattern here of reaching the tops. It's still in a slow but steady upward trend. Even though it's down now, it's still on its way up. And it may take years for this to go up, or there's a catalyst coming. And the catalyst is going to be some major piece of news, some major announcements that's going to make everybody look at Stellar. And this thing is going to break above this resistance line and skyrocket to all-time highs. And this low memory and the sideways action is going to be history. It's going to be history. It will probably never happen again, at least in my opinion. Once Stellar becomes mainstream and once it starts the real usage, it will never reach this low again. The only way it would reach this low again if the government said, I'm done with Stellar, we're moving on to something better. I don't see that happening, at least not in our lifetime or anytime soon. So this is why I'm accumulating now. I'm not going to wait till this is $5, $10 for me to go and start buying. every little bit that I accumulate now. I did another video showing you guys how to get free Stellar by mining Ethereum. And now, again, this is something that is very time restricted, because there's a possibility that the Ethereum may do away or significantly lower the fees for mining, or the price for mining Ethereum. So I'm doing this now before, and eventually I'll have to figure out another coin to mine that's going to benefit me the most so I can convert it to Stellar. But again, I am accumulating now. Stellar is one of my biggest holdings, and I will definitely keep accumulating. Even if you accumulate it at the top, which I don't recommend here, it's still so low. It's still a great price. But you know, obviously you want to buy the dips because you don't want to be chasing the highs to get your money back. But even if you do, long term, it's very bullish, and I think you're going to make a profit regardless of where you buy within this bracket. But again, watch some of my other videos if you guys haven't already, and I should talk about exit strategies for those of you that are just not confident. And again, anything I say in this video is not financial advice. I will not tell you to buy, sell, or hold. I'm simply telling you, take this information, do your own research, and make your own informed decisions. But for those of you that need an exit strategy, an idea on what to do, check out my other video. And if those of you that want to learn how to buy could subscribe, like, and I'll continue to show you some of the details and some of the better times to buy. All right, everybody, I really hope you enjoyed my content today. It's another stellar bit of information. I'm going to provide some links below to some of the videos that I have. I hope you guys enjoyed the content, and I'll see you on the next video.